Good afternoon. Um, okay, so I'm going through my vinyl soundtracks, which I managed to ferret out from the placement. So I'm going to go through the 80s ones, as suggested by Miss 80s Movies and Music and other people whose names I can't remember. Okay, so this is a collection, film 81. Oh, I hope it's showing up. This collection of music from films from 1981, including Clash of the Titans, Kramer vs. Kramer, Manhattan, Raging Bull, Legend of the Lone Ranger, The Elephant Man, 10. It's mostly classical pieces, unfortunately, with the only actual music written for the film being the selection from Clash of the Titans. Okay, that's a collection. So onto movie soundtracks now. Here's John Williams' Empire of the Sun. Patrick Williams, Just Between Friends, with Mary Tyler Moore. The Witches of Eastwick, also John Williams, and John Williams again with The River. Christopher Young's Flowers in the Attic. I think this is the the Versatile Band vinyl release. And the Blue Lagoon on TK Records. I haven't seen the movie, but I did buy the Uncharted expansion, and I got this in one of the Notting Hill exchange shops, as you can see from there. Okay, David Newman and Ed Alton's My Demon Lover, romantic comedy, allegedly, which she tried to make a movie star out of Scott Valentine, aka Nick from Family Ties. And staying with David Newman, The Kindred. And let's see, and here's Stanley Meyer's Castaway, with additional music from several people, including one Hans Zimmer, who's credited with compiling the album and producing it. And as recently bought by Birdman, the Gorky Park soundtrack, the UK release on TER. So you see the artwork's different on the front and back, because Versatile Band licensed their soundtracks in the UK to the label TER. That means that's Entertainment Records. And speaking of which, here's the Milan issue of Brainstorm. Don't know how it was on Milan. Anyway. So here's some more James Horner. with the M series of batteries was included. And now, First Blood. This is another TER UK licensing. So I now have this twice because they got the or 3 times they got the Enshrouded expansion. Okay, and here's Carney from Alex North and Robbie Robertson on Warner Bros. Records. And check out the back card picture of the two of them sharing having a smoke. Not something you'll see today for many reasons. Here's The Pursuit of D.B. Cooper, which I bought because of the for a James Horner track, Whitewater, which is very which is the kind of thing you expect to hear on Dukes of Hazzard. What's a bluegrass fiddle? Well, the film got released in the UK as Pursuit because D.B. Cooper's tale isn't that well known in the UK. Anyway, the other tracks on here, let's see. Waylon Jennings and Jesse Coulter. Actually, there quite a few. And Rita Coolidge. Several Rita Coolidge tracks here. So Rita Coolidge and James Horner together at last. Staying with back to TR, with the UK release of the Secret of Nim soundtrack. Jay Goldsmith out in the house. So on TR, as you can see there. And staying with Jerry Goldsmith for something much less new, the Silver Screen UK album release of Rent-A-Cop. Because Entrada, because back then Entrada licensed also their releases through Silver Screen back in the day. Okay, it's a soundtrack for an 80s film with Jennifer Beals. Not that one. This is the Colosseum LP release of The Bride. Fortunately, because Colosseum was the European licensee of Very Sad Band, as it used to be. But unfortunately, I managed to get the deluxe edition, what was it called? The Encore, the Race Encore CD release. And returning to Jerry Goldsmith, the Warner Brothers Records soundtrack release LP. With Jerry Goldsmith's blatant lies about the film being good on the back. Great music, terrible film. Not so bad film anymore. Warlock with the now late Julian Sands. This is another one that got licensed to Silver Screen in the UK. It's actually got released first in the UK before the US, thanks to the film getting a cinematic release in the UK. Unlike it got a proper release instead of being delayed. So the soundtrack and the album got released properly in the UK instead of one getting delayed. I actually enjoyed the movie. Went to see it at the cinema. But I would like to see a diabetic in screen cinema who needs metformin instead of insulin, just in case. Come on. Now, this is the UK release of Top Secret, which actually includes it actually combines the Val Kilmer songs and the Moisture music. It's got the UK artwork on the cover, you can see. It's another TER licensing release, complete with my writing in the running times on the cover, and using Tipex. Okay, and that Entertainment Records UK release of Maurice Jarre's Witness. And the one that was definitely in Mercedes one. Lethal Weapon. The Warner Brothers album release. Okay, now I want to start thinking. Now I want to think French. La Boum. Vladimir Cosma's with this really successful French film. So on Barclay Records. And I'm okay. Oh, hello. Hi, can you please do one of the meals in the fridge, please?
Okay. Good evening.
Hello. I'm sorry, my carer just came in to give me my dinner. I'll just pause. I'll try to do it quickly. Got twins here. Hopefully we get a squabbly eat of that.
Okay. The afternoon you ate chicken, so we do.
Yes, that's fine. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and here we have Fletch, which was one of the few records I managed to get a kind of successful MP3 rip-off. But guess what? The rest of the band released on a CD, so that's just how it's weighted. I'm going to have to race through these. I'm going to have my dinner soon. So here's the Chipmunk Adventure. Darn it, I want a proper score release of this, because I really like trying the aliens music on it. Buster, with undoubtedly amongst the 60s tunes. And Police Academy 4. Released on Motown of all people. And for years and years and years, this is the only bit of folk music released from it. Because it's got a track on side 2. As you can see, that's all of it. Anyway. Okay. And then Quicksilver. Rubbish movie. But I did like the Woodrow Daughtry song, I'm sorry to say. You can see it's about Thomas Newman as well for some reason. And the Three Amigos, the Warner Brothers release. Oh, that's part 1. I'll have to do part 1 a bit later. So I'll upload this and I'll see you later when it's done. Ta.